should be one big meat.
What up, guys? Making a quick update here. Just thought I'd show y'all what I got going on. So, this is what I'm working with. Eastwood short strand body filler. So far it's doing really good. It's sticking to the metal real good. It seems really tough. Really tough shit. I heard a lot of good things on this, and I watched a lot of videos, and this seemed like a good thing to use for what I got going on. Plus I got to do some fiberglass work, so I thought this might work pretty good too for everything. Eastwood, good company, I'm gonna have to say, because this is how my primer arrived. The can was cracked open up here. The lid's completely not sealed, and this whole bag is just filled with paint. See that shit? Just filled with paint. So I called them, and they said send us pictures of the damage. So I did that, and they said they're mailing me another gallon of black epoxy primer Monday. So I'm gonna have to say they're alright, you know. They're gonna take credit for their fuck up and send me a new gallon free. I don't even need to send that one back. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get rid of it, but yeah, so that seems like a good deal. I bought all this stuff for about 150 bucks. This came with black epoxy primer, the activator, and then the whatever body filler with the hardener. It was about 155 bucks or so. I might have been able to save money somewhere else, but Eastwood makes a good product, and I decided to go with that. So here's what we got going on here. I kind of ground down some welds today. I just threw a little bit of Bondo on these. I was just going to steam seal them, but I had a little extra, so I thought I'd just throw some on there. I don't know. Then I got this little spot back here that I'm kind of working out. It's real smooth now. There was a low spot here, so I filled it, and then I realized that this whole freaking area was low. So sanding this little spot down. There's not a whole lot to do on this thing, man. A lot of tedious little things, but I really don't have much body work to do besides what I've done metal work wise. So that's about it. Got a few other little things I'm gonna try to get done today, but honestly, this is what I wanted to get done. I grounded down the welds. I should have just left it at seam sealer for those, but maybe I'll smooth it out. I don't know. Maybe this shit'll be alright. I'm doing this in sections because I don't know how. I didn't want to take it all the way down to bare metal and just leave it sit, because it's really fucking humid here right now. Like I'm having a hard time getting this stuff to harden just because it's so humid. You know, I put a lot of hardener in it and let it sit for, I don't know, a good 10 minutes, and it was still pretty tacky. So I let it sit for another 10 minutes or so, and it was fine after that. But it's so fucking humid here that I don't want to leave a lot of bare metal. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do my little spot work. I'm gonna do my Bondo work in spots that needs to be done. Once I get my other paint, I already have the passenger side fender done. I repaired the antenna hole. I don't have that in here, otherwise I'd show it to you. I repaired the antenna hole, welded a little piece in there, and threw some Bondo in it. So we're gonna strip that down probably next weekend. Strip that down, spray it, and primer. And then if I can get this done here this week, this spot down here, and that spot's almost done. It's feeling pretty good. If I get those couple spots done, then we're just gonna strip this whole quarter down and spray just this quarter, and probably the rockers and everything. Strip the rocker down, spray the rocker. Might even jam it. I'm just gonna be doing all this right here in my garage. My little trusty 3.5 horse 25 gallon. I'm gonna get an HVLP gun, and I should be able to knock this out. That little amounts of things pretty easily with that air compressor. That was the biggest worry I had, was my air compressor just not being able to handle it. But I don't know, we'll see. If I only have to do little spots at a time, then I guess we'll find out, but I don't know. I'm not going to paint it here. I got a couple places that I've been told I can take it to get it painted. One dude said he'd paint it for free. He does body work on the side all the time. My buddy CJ with the Monte Carlo, he's a painter. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have him paint it at my buddy's shop. So we'll figure it out. We got this figured out. They both got bigger air compressors than I do. So. Yo, what up, guys? Just going to make a quick another little video reviewing some shit I bought. Sadly, this will not be a good review. Maybe some. I know my buddy has the same equus gauges. He's got better luck with me apparently, but so I don't know if I've gone over what I've done here. I've put LEDs in these things. First off, I got two different styles of LEDs here. I bought these first. Whoops, throw it on the ground. I bought these first. Cheap ones, you know, just off eBay. Wasn't sure. They were like $4, like a pack of 12. I don't like them because, as you can see, it kind of magnifies, so it kind of makes just a focused beam like at the top of the gauge, and I don't really like that. So I ordered these ones. They have like, that's the shitty one. So they're like a cone LED, so it doesn't focus any light out the front, it just focuses it out the sides. And as you can see, I had this one in there for about 5 minutes, and the coating, let's see if I can't focus. Focus. Come on. Focus on this. There you go. The coating melted, which I didn't like the coating anyway. They come in like a silicone or something. It fucking melted. So, like I said, those are just some cheap eBay ones. I think I spent $10 on like 20 of them or something. Oh, there's $10 down the drain. And you can't really see it on the phone, but all of these are different fucking shades. I got the bulbs for this on superbrightleds.com because they're the only ones that sold these ones. They're tiny, tiny little bulbs. They're the only ones that sold these LEDs. These ones are the eBay ones, and like I said, you can't really see it on the phone as far as I can see. This one's nice blue. This one's dark, almost a purple. This is clearly damn near purple. Purple. They just look like shit. And the point of this video here was to show you about these gauges. Remember how I was telling y'all just in my last video how this fucker don't get up to temp, right? Well, watch. All I'm doing is pushing the bulb in there. See, look at this shit. I pulled the fucking bulb out and the temp gauge shot up. Fucking shit, man. That's some bullshit, dude. So this whole time, the temp gauge ain't been reading right because the fucking... And don't get me wrong, I had the bulbs that came with these gauges in there when we first started the car. So this thing has been running with the bulbs that came with this, and it still didn't work right. The damn oil pressure gauge does it too. Watch. All I'm doing is touching the fucking light socket in the rear. That's bullshit, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I ain't trying to replace this thing, because then you gotta rip it all the way out. I gotta pull through through the shielding that I got in the engine bay, out of the fucking intake, replace the whole gauge just to see it happen again. This one's alright. I think it's just the LED's a little too long, which pisses me off, because now I gotta switch everything back to the other lights, which they were dim as shit. I couldn't even see them. Couldn't even tell they were on. So, I don't know, guys. That's where I'm at right now. Not too happy with it. These are the equus gauges. Maybe some of y'all had better luck with them. Maybe I just got a bad batch. Because I did get these off of jet.com. At least the triple pod. I got the triple pod. And I believe the tack on jet.com. Now this seems to work just fine, but so does this. So does the volt gauge. So I don't know. Maybe I just got a bad batch. I don't fucking know. Not very happy. All right, y'all.